بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. باب فضل الأذان وإجابة المؤذن. The chapter of the virtue of adhan and responding to the muazzin. So in this chapter here we have those ahadith that shows how great it is and what reward, how much reward it is to give azan. There's a discussion, however, that is it better to give azan or to make imamat. So the ulama say that the best that if a person can make imamat and he knows the laws of imamat, then it is better to make imamat. Otherwise, if a person doesn't know the laws properly of imamat, then it's better just to be a muazzin. Right. The ulama have differed that did Nabi Karim give him azan himself or not. There is one hadith that showed that Nabi Karim had given azan, but the ulama say no, this is him ordering somebody to give azan, then it's attributed to him. Just like we say that the king built the fort, but in reality, the king didn't build the fort. He ordered to give for the fort to be built, and so the people built the fort, but it's attributed to the king. To give a reply to azan is wajib. If there are many people giving azan, then he should reply the first azan, right? And if there are azan happening from different masajis in different localities, then he must only answer the azan of his locality. He doesn't have to answer the azan of the other localities. If a person, right, uh, if a person is sitting in the masjid at the time of azan, then it's not wajib. It's still mustahab for him to reply the azan. It's not wajib for him, right? Because he has already responded to the call by action, right? There's ikhtilaf among the ulama that if you're reading Quran, should you stop and give azan? So there's both calls here. Some say now there's different aqwals there. Some say okay, out of respect, you still stop and give the reply, right? Some say don't have to reply. الفصل الأول عن معاوية رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول المؤذنون أطول الناس أعناقا يوم القيامة رواه مسلم. From Muawiyah radiallahu anhu, he says Nabi Karim saying the muazzins they will have the longest necks on the day of Qiyamah. What does it mean? The longest necks. So it means that those who used to give azan, right? They will get lots of reward, right? They will get lots of reward. And some say it means that those who gave azan on the day of Qiyamah, they will be the leaders, right? And some say it means those who gave azan on the day of Qiyamah, they will be close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ونبي هريرة رجل قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا نودي للصلاة أدبر الشيطان وله ذرات حتى لا يسمع التأذين فإذا قضي النداء أقبل حتى إذا ثوب بالصلاة أدبر حتى إذا قضي التثويب أقبل حتى يخطر بين المرء ونفسه يقول أذكر كذلك ما لم يكن يذكر حتى يظل الرجل لا يدري كم صلى متفق عليه. Abu Hurairah says in Nabi Karim says when the adhan is given, then the shaitan runs away and he lets out wind, right? Until he doesn't hear the azan. And then when the azan is finished, he comes forward. Until when iqamat is given for salah, he runs away again. Until when iqamat is finished, he comes forward. Until he comes between a man and himself and his heart, right? And he says, think of this for those things that he wasn't thinking. So much so that a man will not know how much rakats he has recited. So the shaitan now, he runs away, and as he runs away, he breaks wind. Is that hakikatan? In other words, does he really break wind? So they say this, it's not ajib and it's nothing strange if he breaks wind, because they've also got bodies, you understand it? And just like the donkey, right? When you put a heavy load on it, then it breaks wind. So likewise, the pressure of the adhan on the shaitan causes shaitan to break wind. Some say uh, when azan starts, right, then the shaitan takes out such a sound from himself which fills his ears so that he doesn't have to listen to the adhan. You understand? So he doesn't hear the adhan, right? And then he comes now, and why is he coming now? He comes and he comes between a man and his heart. Is that he doesn't want man to read his salah with concentration. So that's why he makes him forget. You understand it? So somebody asked now that how come when azan is given, shaitan runs away, but when kirat is recited, then shaitan doesn't run away and he comes and interferes. So the answer is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put the special effect in azan that it causes shaitan to run away. Right. ونبي سعيد الخدري رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يسمع مدى صوت المؤذن جن ولا إنس ولا شيء إلا شهد له يوم القيامة رواه البخاري. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anhu said, Nabi Karim says, nobody hears the extent of the sound of the muazzin. Nobody, neither a jinn nor a human, and nor anything except it testifies for him on the day of Qiyamah. So what does it mean extent? In other words, wherever the muazzin's voice reach, right? Even though he can't hear the words, but he can just hear the sound. So those people will also testify. Right? So ulama say this hadith is actually encouraging the muazzinun, right, to give as loud as possible adhan. Not screaming now, but give it as loud as possible. Right. When Abdullah ibn Amr al-As, رجل عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا سمعتم المؤذن فقولوا مثل ما يقول ثم صلوا علي فإنه من صلى علي صلاة صلى الله عليه بها 10 ثم صلوا الله لي الوسيلة فإنها منزلة في الجنة لا تنبغي إلا لعبد من عباد الله وأرجو أن أكون أنا هو فمن سأل لي الوسيلة حلت عليه الشفاعة رواه Muslim. Narrated by Abdullah ibn Amr al-As said, Nabi Karim said that when you hear the muazzin, then say the likeness of that which he says. Then send durood upon me, because whoever sends one durood upon me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send 10 mercies upon him. Then ask Allah ta'ala for me wasila, right? Because this wasila is a rank in Jannah. It is not appropriate for any servant except for one. So it's not appropriate except for one servant from the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I hope that I am that person. And whoever asks for me wasila, then my shafa'at becomes wajib upon him. In other words, my shafa'at becomes wajib upon him. Right. Now, you will reply the muazzin, the same words, but obviously when he says as-salatu khairum minan nawm, then what you say is sadaqta wa bararta. And there's another one that added, wa bil haqqi nataqta. Wa bil haqqi nataqta. You've spoken the truth and you have done good, and you have spoken again here also, wa bil haqqi nataqta, and you have spoken the truth. Right. What is the meaning of wasila? Wasila is that medium by which a person uses to get to the objective. You understand it? To get closeness, right? So therefore, this wasila here now is one special place in Jannah. So this is the medium, and when a person gets a special place here in Jannah, then he is close and he is easily be able to see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And so whoever gets this, he is going to be the highest in rank. And nobody can reach, nobody else will have that rank. Nabi Karim saying that I hope that it is me. Thus he's saying it out of humility. Otherwise, that place is kept for him, right? And it is definitely his. وَنُمَرَ رَجُلًا قَالَ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ إذا قال المؤذن الله أكبر الله أكبر فقال أحدكم الله أكبر الله أكبر ثم قال أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله قال أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ثم قال أشهد أن محمد رسول الله قال أشهد أن محمد رسول الله ثم قال حي على الصلاة قال لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله ثم قال حي على الفلاح قال لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله ثم قال الله أكبر الله أكبر قال الله أكبر الله أكبر ثم قال لا إله إلا الله قال لا إله إلا الله من قلبه دخل الجنة. So basically, yeah, if you reply the adhan as the muazzin says it, and you say it from your heart, you answer it from your heart, you will enter Jannah. And when he says ya salah ya salah, you say la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So what does la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah mean? La hawla means that staying away from bad and the tawfiq to do wrong comes only with the from the side of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So what we're saying is when the muazzin say come to salah and come to success, we are telling Allah ta'ala, we are weak to do that. So it is only with your help that we can accomplish this, right? So therefore, you help us. So that's the meaning of la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, right? So a person should give a reply to adhan, right? Whether he is what wuzu, what out wuzu, whether it's halat janabat or halat haiz, unless it is some obstacle. For example, he's in the toilet or he is making jima. You understand? Any other obstacle, then he can't. Right? Reply. At that time he can reply it. He should reply it afterwards. All right. وعن جابر رجل قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال حين يسمع النداء اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آتي محمد الوسيلة والفضيلة وابعث مقاما محمودا الذي وأته حلت له شفاعتي يوم القيامة رواه البخاري. اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة. Okay. Tell there. Is it dua after that again? Allahumma rabba hadhihi da'wat. No? Okay. So, Jabir said, Nabi Karim says, when he hears azan, whoever says when he hears azan, Allah, the Rabb of this complete invitation and salah, right? And existing salah, right? Give Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam the wasila, that's wasila, that special place in Jannah, and virtue, and send him to that praiseworthy place, Maqam Mahmud, which you have promised him. Then, if you say these words here, then my shafa is wajib for him on the day of Qiyamah. All right. So, shafa'at uzma, that is when Nabi Karim Sassam will have that all, they will go to all Anbiya alayhi salatu salam and ask, intercede, let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala start the reckoning. And then all Anbiya will push them to the next one until they come to Nabi Karim Sassam. And Nabi Karim Sassam will go into sajda and they get maqam mahmud, right? Asa ay yab'asaka rabbuka maqaman mahmuda. Perhaps Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your Rabb will send you to this maqam mahmud. Right, leave it till there.